for anyone who's ever been in a dark place, just know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. Sometimes success looks like this, collecting trophies. Sometimes it's just waking up and putting one step in front of the other. There's only one of you in the world, and that's more than good enough. Be unapologetically yourself.
I can't just wake up and be okay. And I haven't been okay for a really long time.
Hello guys, this video today is not going to be very good for me to really say to you guys, but I'm going to do it for you guys anyway, to see me being like this way. When I've been taken by child services, it's really serious, but really I will show when I get my own family. I'll show my kids. No, I don't want to put my kids in childcare, in childcare, because it's not very good for the parents. Like, I had Kirsty, Nadia, me taken away by child services when I was 6 years old, but my sisters went back to my mum and dad's, and it's not been the same awkward space for me and my mum, but me and my mum have not been speaking together for now for less than 6 months now, but we had a call, me and my sisters had a phone call on Friday, probably, what was it, I don't know how to really say this, but me and my mum are not speaking together anymore, but it's awkward for me to speak to her now. But if you see your family, one of my family, if you see me out anywhere, I don't mind, you can come over to me and ask me a few questions about my childhood. I don't mind saying, but for me, my mum, and for me and my sisters, because I've been in care for 12 years, but the date was Friday. The date was 10th of the Friday. Me and my sisters called, and my mum came in. They asked me to put me on mute, and they obviously did. They did not know I turned it off. I was listening to their conversation, what my mum was all saying about me, but I'm not going to say all of the conversation, what she said, but I think this whole thing, what she's going for, is completely, really rubbish. Like, my mum was saying she's going through depression, going through mental health. I know mental health is a real thing, I know that, and depression, I know that's a real thing in the UK. But I hope if everyone sees this video today, or tomorrow, or next year, I hope you look back on this video and you're thinking, blimey, he has been through a lot of stuff. But it's quite hard when you've been taken over by child services, by your sisters, with my sisters and me. But we spoke about this on Friday. My mum was like saying, oh, I hate you, I don't like you, I wish you out of my life, I wish you were dead. Wishing me I was dead. Thanks. It's just steps over a line, she does. But saying I wish I was dead, but it's coming to that thing with me and my mum now. But she was saying, I wish I had another daughter instead of you. I wish you were dead. I wish I had 3 daughters instead of you. But it's got, and I went, okay. I said, you can think about that. You can think about all of this, but like, just say all of that to me. But it doesn't mean a lot to me, like I know just like this and this and this is the real thing. But it's got to that point now with me and my mum, but me and my sister still talk, and my nan and granddad. And I speak to my cousins as well. But my nieces as well, because I'm an uncle. My sister's had 3 kids, and Casey's had 1, but that's been put into childcare. Like what I've been through, like, but my other sister still got her kids. I'm quite happy, but like my mum was saying all that stuff to me puts me a lot of stuff into me, saying she wants to do this to me, but I've got no interest in her anymore. But I hope you see this, Mum. I hope you do, because you know how your son's feeling. But I've moved into a better place now. I'm not in Rose Cottage anymore. I'm not in that place anymore. I'm in somewhere new. But I'm not telling you where I am. I'm not telling you where am I. I want to do nowhere. For me, I want you to stay at my life, because you've really, really upset me. You really have upset me. But I wish I had a better mum than you, and that's me being honest. I wish I had a better mum. You used to look after me. You can look after me properly. Take me on good activities. Take me on holiday. But no, you decided to put me and Audrey and Kirsty in care, and decided you wanted Audrey and Kirsty back at the house, and decided you wanted to throw me out the house to do the things you don't want to do with me. Like, I know you wrote a card and that doesn't mean anything, but I will put that. But I'll put that message on there for you. You can see it all. I let you see all of it. But I'll let you see the message. No, the card she said to me. But she was going all through this for you guys. I'm only doing it for you guys. And I don't care if you. I don't mind if you don't want to subscribe to me. You don't have to. If you want to subscribe, you can. But I don't mind. No. But it's taken a lot of stuff into me, and seeing all of that. But when you get into that, when you get into that place, when you know everything's going to be alright, and everything's going to be like, yeah, I'm really happy where I am, and that's who I am. After when COVID came, because I was with my old foster parents, I was really naughty, I was not changing myself, and I came back, and I decided to change myself, become a better person, because I knew I had the better person into me. But I've got ADHD and I struggle with my reading and my writing, and it's so hard to go, into college, doing all of that, because I've got all of these emotions in my head. It's like, no, you've got to do that right now. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. You got to. All it's like, you know, in sometimes you're thinking like that, and you don't just want to swear. But I hope you enjoyed this video today, guys. And if you get me up to 300, no, I'm on 300. If you can get me to 319, if you can get me up to 400, I'll be posting another video like this for you guys. Hi, if everyone sees this video today, in this last video we talked about my childhood, didn't go so great, but we're not going to talk about that today, but this video, if everyone's feeling in a dark place and can't decide to be bothered to get up, don't make that decision. Make that good decision to get up and get a job, and to think about it and just be like, right, I need to do this, but I've got my whole life ahead of me. But if everyone sees this video, I hope you enjoy it. Subscribe, press that notification red bell, and just enjoy. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Obviously everyone saw the video, not seen the video yet of me. I will get you the date when I left child services. No, when I've been put into child services, I'll get you the date for that. And the date, when I always look back on that date, it makes me cry. But yeah, let's do it. But let's get into this video. But if you're feeling really dark, in a dark place, just think you've got the whole world, you've got the whole life ahead of you. But it's so hard to communicate with people when you're feeling a bit, with the word I'm not going to say, but when sometimes you're feeling rough, hard, in a hard place, just get up and just think, if my mum and dad saw me like this, it would feel them upset, they'll feel upset, and just look at the positive side. I always think, if you always look at the positive side and get on with your life, you're thinking, oh my god, like, he was right, Declan, he was right. Don't think people can boss you around, because you're in charge, not say, let's say I boss you around. Say I boss you around saying doing this and this, and you came back saying you can't boss me around, mate. You can't boss me around for anything. I've not done anything. Like, just think of that, okay? But I'm on the positive side. I've changed into a man, but it's been quite hard for me to communicate with people, I know, but it's been really hard. But now I'm in that happy place. I can do my washing, my cleaning, go out, have a drink. Right now I've left this house, but I'm in a care home at the minute, but it's got to that side with me now. I can have a drink now and again, but it's got to that side now. I want to change my life up so brilliant and have my life ahead of me, because I want to have kids and have a partner to think, I know who I'm going to be with, but everything's all going to be okay. But when you realise all of this emotion, you feel quite rubbish, not doing stuff. And some mornings you don't want to do the stuff, and you've got to do the stuff or not. Because if you don't go to work, you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get paid for anything. But if you go to work and earn that money and have nice food instead of being homeless, but you don't want to do that, people. I'm telling you now, don't be homeless. Get a job and be like me. Have a nice phone. Have a nice PC. Have a nice laptop. Have a cup of tea. Have coffee. Have a good drink. Get some chocolate. But yeah, but I've been in care for 12 years, but it's not been easy. But I've managed to get all the bad times out of my way and look at the positive stuff, like going out on big activities, going on holiday, going to Holland Towers, doing stuff.